Joshua 1. After Moses, the Lord's servant, died, the Lord said to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' assistant, Moses, my servant, is dead. Get ready, cross the Jordan River. Lead these people into the land that I am ready to hand over to them. I am handing over to you every place you set foot, as I promised Moses. Your territory will extend from the desert in the south to Lebanon in the north. It will extend all the way to the great river Euphrates in the east, including all Syria, all the way to the Mediterranean Sea in the west. Now, no one will be able to resist you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will not abandon you or leave you alone. Be strong and brave. You must lead this people in the conquest of this land that I solemnly promised their ancestors I would hand over to them. Make sure you are very strong and brave. Carefully obey all the law my servant Moses charged you to keep. Do not swerve from it to the right or to the left, so that you may be successful in all you do. The law scroll must not leave your lips. You must memorize it day and night so you can carefully obey all that is written in it. Then you will prosper and be successful. I repeat, be strong and brave. Don't be afraid and don't panic, for I, the Lord, your God, am with you in all you do. Joshua instructed the leaders of the people, go through the camp and command the people, prepare your supplies, for within 3 days you will cross the Jordan River and begin the conquest of the land the Lord your God is ready to hand over to you. Joshua told the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh, remember what Moses, the Lord's servant, commanded you. The Lord your God is giving you a place to settle and is handing this land over to you. Your wives, children, and cattle may stay in the land that Moses assigned to you east of the Jordan River. But all of you warriors must cross over armed for battle ahead of your brothers. You must help them until the Lord gives your brothers a place like yours to settle and they conquer the land the Lord your God is ready to hand over to them. Then you may go back to your allotted land and occupy the land Moses, the Lord's servant, assigned you east of the Jordan. They told Joshua, we will do everything you say. We will go wherever you send us. Just as we obeyed Moses, so we will obey you. But may the Lord your God be with you as he was with Moses. Any man who rebels against what you say and does not obey all your commands will be executed. But be strong and brave. Okay, you probably normally heard that as be strong and courageous. I don't know that there's a distinction between being strong and brave or strong and courageous. There's a bunch of people that interpret that idea that, well, this must have been really scary and Joshua must have been fearful in order to have God say, be strong and brave. And that just makes no sense to me. Joshua went and spied out the land 40 years ago, and Joshua was ready to go take them on. So now 40 years later, he's scared after watching God do magnificent things for 40 years. He's suddenly scared. I don't think that's it in any capacity. The people are scared. And so the saying is probably mentioned or said throughout all of the people's hearing, or Joshua is going to report everything that is said. And so it is for the people to be strong and brave, not for Joshua. Another way to look at this is also, when you go to leave the house, does your mom say drive safe? Does your mom think that, oh my goodness, if I don't say drive safe, that means you're going to be unsafe or that something bad will happen? No, you don't think that, oh my goodness, my mom's saying drive safe. She thinks that I'm not safe. What is she doing? She is giving you words of encouragement as you go. It's not because you're not a safe driver, and it's not because there's some irrational fear that if she doesn't say it, then something bad will happen. It's a way of blessing you as you go out the door. And God, as they're going into the land, is blessing Joshua's endeavors into the land by saying he will be with him and by saying, be strong and brave. It's not, oh my goodness, after 40 years, this guy who wanted to conquer the Holy Land 40 years ago, even though the 10 other spies were afraid, Joshua suddenly became yellow and a chicken. And but I can't tell you how many sermons I've heard that's the image that they portray, is Joshua was scared. I don't think so. I don't think all of a sudden after 40 years, and also having the tutelage of Moses for 40 years and watching what God did in and through Moses, he's suddenly going to be fearful of God won't be with him and going like, it just makes no rational sense to me. I'm sorry if you've heard that. It just doesn't make any sense. So they're going to cross the Jordan. He says in 3 days' time, God's assurance is wherever your foot sets is what I promise. So we have that. That's also going back to Abraham. Every place that your foot sets, the land will be yours. We get some boundary markers that are mentioned, but boundaries in the ancient world were not the same way as boundaries in the modern world. The most you would have is a boundary marker, a stone, which you would set up as boundary between things, or you had a river as a distinction between places. Rivers move, they flood their banks, they change course. So those things are true. Also, you have boundaries between countries that are going to be more loose. They didn't build walls between them. So saying it includes all of this all the way up to this area, all the way over to that area. There's no precision in the measurement of these places. I mean, some might not move very much, like the Mediterranean Sea. That'll be pretty measurable. That's where it's going to be. But when you say Lebanon in the north, well, where at? Where's that actually end? Was Lebanon's territory going to change? It probably will. The river Euphrates in the east. Okay, so you got the river Euphrates over in the east, but what part in the east? Because it's this angle. Is it straight to the east? Is it up to the north as well? Boundaries are not concrete, solid markers that don't have any variance within those. Also, you have the Jordan River on the east, but you have some people that are now east of the Jordan who've already taken possession of some land. So that was the 2 tribes and a half tribe. I'm trying to remember. Reuben, Gad, and the half tribe of Manasseh, I believe is what it was. Oh, notice. The law scroll must not leave your lips, must not leave your mouth. The law scroll must not leave your lips. An ancient practice of reading aloud to oneself as an aid to memorize it is in view here. You must memorize it. Read it undertones or recite it quietly. Day and night, so that you will be careful to do all. Yeah, so obey all that is written. And what do we have here on the obey? Be careful to do. Yeah, I like that better. Be careful to do. I'm sorry. Like, this is my issue, and you'll hear me say it often. I'm sure you already have. The obey to me is a checklist. The be careful to do is an observance. Obedience is an observance of it. It isn't a desire to do it. Being obedient is, what do I have to do? Give me the bare minimum, and my heart's not in it. That's what I hear when I hear obey, or that's how people treat it, is it's a checklist. Let me do it. No. Be careful to observe. Like, oh, I want to put it into practice. That's what we should put. Be careful to put into practice all that is written in it. That's how I would translate it, because I think it has a better connotation of our motivation and our desire to do it, not a requirement to make it that way. I don't know that I repeat is in here. Oh, have I not commanded you? It's a rhetorical question. Okay, that's fair enough to say. Have I not commanded you? I repeat. I guess you could go that way. That's not the way I would do it, but trying to get more modern language. Don't get discouraged. Don't be afraid and don't panic. Don't get discouraged. For I am with you in all that you do. So they're instructing the people to get ready. They're going to cross over the river. Here it is, the half tribe of Manasseh. So if you did not remember this, because, hey, we're jumping into this story, we're not reading the book of Exodus or Deuteronomy or Numbers. They conquered while Moses was still alive the lands east of the Jordan. Not that they were going there, but they got attacked, so they defended themselves and conquered Moab. I think it was part of Moab and Ammon, and so they've taken some of those lands, and they still have to go into the land. Those tribes don't get out of it because they've already settled. No, nor do anyone else. Everyone continues to fight until everyone has a home to settle in.